guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Empties video. I feel like I don't have as many products as I normally do this time around, but yeah, it is what it is, and I still feel like this video is going to be kind of on the more longer side. So let's dive right into it and let's discuss some things that I did use up. I want to say definitely not recently. These products have been accumulated since a while. So yeah, let's talk about them. The first thing that I feel like I've used up like a long time back, and it somehow got lost in my like empties bin where I store all of my empties, which is probably why you haven't seen it in an empties video in the longest time. But trust me when I say this, I've used this up like a long time back. This is the Dermafeak Aqua Surge Body Serum. You haven't seen me talking about a Dermafeak product in a while on my channel, mainly because I did try out the Night Replenish one, the Intensive Restore one, and also the Aqua Surge one. My personal favorite has to be this one. I also do like the Intensive Restore one, but that one can be a little bit more hydrating, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. For me personally, this is my favorite one because it's not too hydrating, but then it's not hydrating at all. It's a good thing that they mention here that this is for normal skin. So if your skin is not too dry, not too oily, it's right in the middle, this is going to be probably the one that you tend to go for the most. It doesn't have a very obvious scent, even though it does have perfume or like fragrance. Yeah, it has fragrance in it, but it's not a very obvious scent. I do kind of like that as well, because then it's not going to clash with like your perfume if you're using it in the daytime. So yeah, my personal favorite has to be this one. It's got a very nice liquidy consistency, moisturizes the skin, feels absolutely amazing. That being said, I do tend to prefer the St. Ives body lotions way more because A, you get more product, B, I just like the body lotion consistency as well. That being said, I might probably repurchase this if I feel like it. Again, it just depends. It's not like I will never buy this again because it was that bad, but then again, I don't reach out to buy the Dermafeak body serums. Like, they haven't wowed me. So yeah, you may see me repurchasing this, you may not. So yeah, that was that. Moving on to a sunscreen that I also used up a while back. This is the Blossom Culture Aroma Magic Aloe Vera Sunscreen Gel SPF 20. Again, I was kind of like saving this for days where I'm just gonna run a few quick errands and stuff, but then I was just like, I don't have those days very often, so I just thought, you know what, let me just finish it up. And on days when I don't have a lot of sun exposure, those are the days when I used it because it is a lower SPF. Again, it has like that transparent gel consistency and texture. When you first apply it on the skin, it can look a little bit oily. It can look oily. It doesn't feel oily at all, but it can look oily once it sets down, and once you like wear makeup on top of it or stuff like that, it's going to be absolutely perfectly fine. It was okay. Again, I don't see myself repurchasing it. I have a ton of other sunscreens that I absolute freaking utterly love, so I will repurchase those. This one I probably will not. So yeah, that was that. Another Dermafeak product we have, which I absolute freaking utterly love. I feel like I'm saying that word a bunch in this video. I need to learn some more vocabulary, but this one is beautiful. It's absolutely amazing. This is their micellar water, and again, I've spoken about how this one gets rid of a lot of your makeup, and I kind of feel like I'm having a little bit deja vu with this. Did I mention this in my last Empties video, or did I mention it in some other video? Sometimes it does end up happening that I talk about products in my Empties videos and then they end up going into the bin again just by mistake. And if that happened, I'm sorry. This is the same old bottle that you may or may not have seen in the past. It is my first one, and it will probably be my last one. I might not repurchase it, even though I really love it. And that is because the Garnier oil infused micellar water kind of does the same thing. And because Garnier wasn't cruelty free, that's the reason why I was looking for a cruelty free alternative, and that's why I got the Dermafeak one. But now that Garnier is cruelty free, you get a much better quantity and a much better price and value with the Garnier one as compared to with this one. This is more expensive, and you get like, actually it's not more expensive, it's the same price, but you're getting a smaller quantity when it comes to this. What is the quantity on this? Yeah, this one is 150 ml for $3.99. and I'm pretty sure that one has like 400 ml for like around $395 or something. So that is a much better price. This one, it's like almost double, more than double probably. So for that reason I will not be repurchasing it, but love the product, phenomenal. Moving on, next we have a shampoo. This is the Garnier Ultra Blends Nourishing Shine shampoo. I do have a lot of other shampoos that I will also be using up soon. The different ones that I was trying out and stuff like that. This is the first one that I ended up using up. It was nice. The scent kind of threw me off a little bit, like it smelled nice, but then the henna in this, like the scent of that kind of threw me off a little bit when it comes to actually cleaning your hair. When I was using this, I was also going through a lot of like post COVID hair loss, so for that reason I did feel like it was aggravating that. But later on I did notice that it was not the shampoo that was causing the hair fall, it was mainly just hair fall due to COVID, which again I could not do anything to prevent that. That was just how it was. So yeah, that's the reason I don't blame this shampoo anymore for all of that. But that being said, I'm just so happy with my Tresemme that I'm not gonna go back to any other shampoo. The reason why I bought this was again because when I bought this, Tresemme was not cruelty free at that time, and I think shortly after I bought these and I started using them, Tresemme went cruelty free. So I was just like, I'm gonna use these up and then never look back again. So yeah, that was that. Another product that came out of my shower was the Fiamma Devils Blackberry and Bearberry shower gel. This one right here, the purple one. And you guys, I would highly recommend, if you're buying Fiamma Devils shower gels, get this size, the 500 ml size. I know it might not be available that easily, but I think it's a much better value, it's a much better price, and it's better than like going through multiple bottles of like the 200 ml size. This is the 500 ml size. It will last you a lot longer as well. So yeah, I would highly recommend you get this size if you do. And again, I do really like the Fiamma Devils shower gels, but I do love my Plum Hawaiian Roomba shower gels so much more. And then I would also say the St. Ives ones I also really love. These don't come close to those two specifically. So yeah, that's why if I'm repurchasing, I'm more likely to repurchase those. But again, that doesn't mean I will never repurchase this. So yeah, that was that. Again, great product, very easily available. So for that reason, I would recommend. Moving on next to a body lotion. This is the Parachute Natural Moisture Body Lotion, and this is the almond variant, I guess. This is what it looks like. Again, I was just trying out a bunch of different body lotions when I got this one. I did use it, I did like it. Was it mind-blowing, life-changing? No. Love the St. Ives one. I'm just gonna stick to that. And again, this is again a smaller bottle. It's 250 ml, so I feel like I will go through these a lot quicker, whereas St. Ives is like 600 plus ml, huge size. Yeah, but again, it's a great body lotion, not miraculous or life-changing in any way. Moving on, next we have some skincare. So I have two serums to mention. I have the Dr. Sheth's Centella and Niacinamide serum. This one, again, I don't know why I'm getting this feeling of deja vu where I feel like I have spoken about it, but with the whole Dr. Sheth's controversy surrounding this serum, and in general, I'm over Dr. Sheth's, to be completely honest. I really liked when they launched this like clinical range, but then with the inconsistencies in the formulations, the controversy around this product, even the alpha arbutin serum was having some issues. Certain batches had issues, some people had issues. The way Dr. Sheth's handled it, I was not very pleased with that. So I just think there are way too many brands, and like the market is saturated right now with active based skincare in India. So if a brand is not doing their absolute best and are lacking in some way, then that's like a telltale sign, and people are easily going to move on, and I am people in this situation. So yeah, no from my side, would not recommend it, would not repurchase it. But it wasn't a bad product, it was a good product. My niacinamide had no problem. I do want to highlight that as well, that either my batch or my particular product, whatever that was perfectly fine, and I did use it, I did like it, I did enjoy it when I was using it. That being said, another product that I've loved for the longest time, I've also mentioned this as a holy grail multiple times. This is the Dot and Key Glow Revealing Vitamin C Serum Concentrate. This is, I think, my second bottle. I did use it up again completely, obviously it's in my empties video. This particular one, I love the overall glow that your skin gets when you use this. That being said, I've owned this for a long time. Like, I've owned this bottle, I repurchased it a long time back. I just never got the chance to use it because I've become very selective about what I'm using, what I'm testing out, what products I incorporate in my morning skincare routine or my nighttime skincare routine. I just never get the chance to use it, which is why it took me so long. So for that reason, I think I would not really repurchase, because even if I did, I don't know how long it would take for me to open this and start using it. And it's not like an absolute staple essential that I will not be able to live without. So yeah, if I ever feel the need in the future to buy this and to use it, I will. But if it's not an absolute staple go-to essential, then I'm not gonna just immediately repurchase. So yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Moving on next, these two products again I've owned for a very long time, and I just wish I would not have bought them in the first place. These are spot treatments. I have the Clear Skin Blemish Clearing Spot On Instant Gel by Avon, and I have the Green Tea Clear Spotlight Gel by Plum. These are both spot treatments for like acne, pimples and stuff, and I just feel like spot treatments are so 2010 I want to say, but like even 2015-16 is where people were really using spot treatments more. And now that we have so much of education with like dermatologists and estheticians and like professionals on the internet, and they talk about how any product you're using should be used all over your face and not just targeted on a particular spot or like where you have the zit or the pimple. And for that reason, I feel like I could rather just use a serum like all over my face. If it had like the active ingredients like retinol or salicylic acid or whatever, I can just use it all over my face. Why do I need a specific spot treatment, and just why do I need to target it in one place only? I can just use it all over, right? Because anyways, I'm someone, I break out literally anywhere. Like, I don't know if you can tell, I have a breakout right here. Can you imagine? There are times where I literally get a breakout right in the center of like both of my eyebrows, jawline, ear. Basically my whole face I break out, okay? So it's just, it makes more sense to have an all over face serum or like treatment product rather than targeted treatments. So I did use them both up, but I used them all over my face. I did not target them anywhere, and now that I'm done with them, I don't see myself repurchasing either of these. I'll just buy a good active based serum. Moving on next, we have another face wash. This one is by Mamaearth. It's the Tea Tree face wash. Probably one of the only Mamaearth products that I kind of liked better than all the other stuff that I liked, and this was in my shower. I was using this as my morning cleanser. Again, it's supposed to be for acne and pimples. I did a dedicated video talking about how a face wash is not going to help with your pimples and your acne. I feel like I believed this for the longest time. Throughout my high school, early junior college, I thought that a good face wash, a good tea tree face wash or a green tea face wash would really help my pimples and my acne. That's not true. That's just not true. So I still got this just for the sake of it, because I wanted to try some face wash from Mamaearth, and rather than getting the Upton face wash or the coffee face wash, I thought this would be a better option. I got it, I used it up, would not repurchase. That's just that. Moving on next, a product that I mentioned a few months back in products I regret buying. This is the Plum Avocado Nourish Up Hair Mask. This is the second hair mask that they launched. I used it up completely, and I mentioned in my products I regret buying video why I really regret buying it. I thought it's going to be like a improved, better version of the olive and macadamia one, but honestly, that one is just so much better. I don't know why they even launched this. They could just have that one and it would be good enough. A lot of other people do prefer this. They really like it. I am not one of those people. I did not like it. It did not work for my hair at all. Was just not effective in what it was supposed to do. It's supposed to help with frizziness. I noticed nothing. It did not even do the basic job of like conditioning, moisturizing my hair. So I'm just like, why? Like, why is this even a thing? Why would they even launch something like that? Honestly, I don't even have the answer. Moving on next. This is the Colorbar Ultimate Nail Enamel Remover. Basically, it's one of those dip and twist nail polish remover thingies. So you have a sponge inside this, you dip your finger, you twist, and like your nail polish comes right off. I got this one and I got the Blue Heaven one. This one has more product and I feel like it lasts longer. I did like it. It was simple and effective, but it's not something that you really need. You can just buy acetone or like a nail polish remover and get a cotton pad and just clean your nails that way. It can be convenient, it can be fun, but it's just more expensive. Like this particular one is like $250 for I don't know how many times did I use it, maybe like 15-20 times. It's still pricey in my personal opinion. Not necessary. Also extra packaging waste, the sponge, all of that stuff. It's just unnecessary. Moving on, another product that I thought would be like an absolute holy grail, and it's still amazing, it's still great. I agree with every single thing that I've said about this, so it's not like I've changed my mind about it. It's just that it's not as important to have in your collection. It's not a staple. This is the Kaya Hair Root Regen Hair Protect Serum. Basically, I've spoken about how this is a beautiful hair serum that smells delightful. It's not a great hair serum in terms of conditioning the hair or taking like getting rid of frizz or anything like that. It's just like a hair perfume. Okay, it's like a nourishing hair perfume. I don't need a hair perfume. Like, I'm not a fancy bougie person in that sense where I need my hair to always smell good, and your typical like hair products also have a good enough scent. It's not like perfume status, but it's not that bad. And again, I'm not the bougie person to have a hair serum that smells good, so it's gonna feel like I put a hair perfume in my hair. So for that reason, would not be repurchasing it, even though I loved and I enjoyed using the whole thing. It's just unnecessary again. So yeah, that was that. And moving on to the last product, which I'm kind of iffy, if I'm going to be honest, as to will I repurchase it or not, because I've just leveled up, I feel like, and I've found better products. This is the Pixi Glow Tonic 5% glycolic acid exfoliating toner. This is one of the only products that I think is worth all the hype that it gets. I have a whole series talking about a bunch of different products that are super duper hyped up, and none of them are actually worth it. This is the only thing that I think is worth it. That being said, I love using this every single night as an exfoliating toner along with some salicylic acid, and I feel like it does a great job at keeping my skin clear. That being said, I have tried out, like, this is 5% glycolic acid. I'm trying out 7% glycolic acid through the CosRx AHA 7% liquid. I am going to also be trying out the ordinary 7% glycolic acid toner. I just have to pick and choose and decide if I want to stick to using 5% glycolic acid every single day, or do I want to use 7% glycolic acid every other day, or maybe twice in a week or something like that. I just have to figure out what my ideal skincare routine would be like, and what kind of AHA toner with what percentage would fit in that particular routine. So basically that would really end up making the decision as to if I would repurchase this or not. If I choose to stick with 7% glycolic acid, I will not repurchase it. But if I decide that, you know what, I just want to have a simple basic low percentage 5% glycolic acid in my toner every single day, then Pixi is going to end up being my holy grail. So yeah, those are all the products, everything that I had to talk about in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed and my reviews on some of these products were helpful for you guys. And now all of this trash is going to go into recycling, so that is great. Please recycle all of your stuff. My Plum empties go to Plum, and then all the other ones go to Sublime Life. Just wanted to throw that quick little shout out towards the end of the video, because I feel like that's also important to mention, that earlier all this used to go into the trash, now it goes into recycling. So I kind of feel better about, you know, just the kind of waste that I produce on a monthly basis. So yeah, that was it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.